Well, we are live. Just checking sound. Like good stuff. All right. So today we are going to be doing a art live stream, a pixel art live stream. Right. Just, responding to messages about some D&D things. I'm going to be in a D&D game where I am playing a Warforged warlock. And the whole game is based around kind of like fairy tales and things like that. So I'm super excited, very excited. And our DM, she just released the map of the world to us. All right. Lots of things seem to be happening. It's super cold, so everyone's power is going out. No good. All right. So yeah, we are going to be doing some pixel art today. One of the big reasons why I want to do pixel art is kind of kind of for the memes. Mostly just because I at the beginning of the year the incarnation or version of Mickey Mouse that is Steamboat Willie became or it entered in the public domain. So I'm going to turn my little retro that you can kind of see at the top of the TV, just right over here. Right up there. Right up there. I'm going to turn him into like a Steamboat Willie type. I think that is going to be really fun. And I think it's going to be really cool. I think it's going to be hilarious. And it may, like Disney, even though it's entered public domain, Disney is still copyright striking videos. So I'm, since I don't have a big footprint on YouTube or anything like that, I'm kind of testing to see if it's like a blanket sweep of it or if it is something a little bit more precise and calculated. So yeah, we're just gonna try and see. It's, I don't really mind. Like obviously I don't want to get anything copyright stricken, but I think everyone who has had their stuff flagged has gotten it taken off. So we should be okay. I hope. But yeah, we are going to jump into some pixel art streaming. All right. So if you want to chat, you will see it up on or down on the Etch-a-Sketch right below my face. And all the stuff will be on the computer screen to the left. So if you want to follow along, it's there. It's a little small, but you should be okay. Especially to get like the gist of what I'm doing. So the thing I'm using to do my pixel art is a website called pixelart.com, and they have like a little canvas area, a little canvas area that you can make stuff. And I like to keep like a large amount of pixels on here, like the, I guess the, not weight, but the just the density, pixel density. That's what I mean. The pixel density rather high. That way I have a little bit more to work with. I'm using just a mouse. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. But yeah, we are going to be making my little retro guy. Let me see if I can add him to let's go here. Let's add an image. There he is. Where can we put little retro? Where can he go? Could we put him kind of in the front right here? It looks like he's standing right in front of the screen a little bit. There we go. I think that's going to be fun. All right, so we are going to take the little retro and kind of remake him on this pixel canvas and do some fun stuff with him and make him look very much like Steamboat Mickey. Now let me grab a Steamboat Mickey or Steamboat Willie, rather, just so I have a reference. So I just have that for me off to the side. And we're going to make our Steamboat Retro. That should be fun. So let's first... And I want to make it like a GIF, because I think that'd be really fun. So we first have to make the starting image. So let's go... See, Retro's got kind of like a round head. Longer head. And yes, ads will continuously pop up. All right. So it's like 3/4 view. Let's see. Let's delete some of this. Zoom in a little. All right. So let's make our line going down here. Let's see. Let me open up a... Wrong way. Retro for myself as well. So the way I have drawn Retro, he's got kind of like a squarish jaw. zoom out. Ooh, he's kind of got a big head. I mean, I have a big head, so I guess it doesn't really go against it. Let's fix the jaw a little bit though. The jaw, I think if we clean it up, we can make it look a little bit better. So it's not bad. Rounds it out just a little bit. Okay. And then we can make some eyes. Actually, let's do that. Yeah, let's undo that. Let's just freehand this one. And boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Get rid of the ad. Okay, so that makes his eye look really far apart. And we can move that over a little bit. Okay. There we go. And then to make my schnoz, my nose. Actually, let's undo that. Just make it my nose that big and droopy. No, and like it doesn't have to be exactly like me, or even like my retro that I had. To just help bring familiarity a little bit. This and go over. Let's make the mouth. Let's see what we can do for the mouth. Now, do we want to do like a whistling mouth like he does in a lot of the in the comics or in the not comics. In the cartoon, or do we want to do something where he is just smiling while, moving the wheel? We could do just like a smile. So too far over. I kind of feel like we need to draw the beard. Like we need the nose and the beard. So let's add in the nose. So let's do this. that maybe? Let's erase this part. Maybe do that. We'll do that for now. Makes his nose look really long, and I don't think that that's gonna be good. So let's erase all this stuff right here. So his nose should just sit right here, I think. So let's do something just like this. Yeah, something like that. But we could angle it over one. Like that. Okay. And just go up like this. I can just maybe do that. I think that works for now. And then we need to add the beard. Okay, and then we will go down and up. That's kind of where the cutoff is for the beard area. Ear. All right. Little ear shapies. Hairline behind the ear. And we need to make mouth shape. Do this. That. He looks silly. He looks silly. He looks so silly. Let's see. We can definitely we can move the beard longer if we need to. So I do like the that's fine right there. So let's go like this. So let's see if we can do something like this. We actually, let's do this because I feel like if you were making a pixel art thing, when you smile, like a teethy smile, all you're gonna see, you're not gonna see like the lip area and then the teeth. You're just gonna see teeth and beard. Let's see, maybe something like that. And it'll make more sense once I have everything, like the colors kind of put in here. Oh, that is cursed. That is cursed. Oh man, that looks horrifying. That looks so scary. I don't know. Let's take off a little bit of this and add a little bit more of the the size of the beard. Oh, that is frightening. He looks very skeleton-like. Okay, so let's get away from that for a minute. So I don't like scare myself out of doing this. So, so I have a rather big forehead, and so does Little Retro. So the crest of the hairline should be here. This should actually be up here. Should move all this up just a little bit. Do that. My hair is up, and we'll probably put retros up to kind of mimic the Steamboat Willie hat. Let's puff this out just a little bit, I think. That way it doesn't look completely circular. Because even though it's kind of, we're making a parody of an of like a 1940s image, I don't want it to be exactly as geometric as a lot of those would be. Let's see, we could do a simple line for eyebrows for now. Okay, that's not too bad. He'll just be like, I mean, Little Retro is kind of built like he has a big head. So I don't think that that's too bad. So we could do glasses. Too bad. It hopefully when it is animated, it will make a little bit more sense. Let's make these two because I have kind of thick eyebrows. Now I'm kind of rethinking the whole teethy smile. I'd like to do a smile though, so let's keep that idea, basic idea with the smile, and because I could do the whistling, but I think that might be a little too complicated for me right now. Because I am not an animator. And I'm just trying my best. There we go. So just a smile. So let's see. We could just do black like that. Oh, that looks good. Yeah. That looks better. I look a little simian. But we could totally work with that. Okay. Did undo that. Switch. Switch. There we go. So that. Okay. Not hating this. So we do need to do a little bit around here. Give my ears a little bit more shape. Just kind of do one of these. Oop. Okay. Kind of making it a sort of like implied line there. Oh, I like that. That looks good. Okay. So let's make the eyes black. There we go. Okay, it's starting to look a little bit better. So now we need a circle for the captain's wheel. Let's bring it just a tad closer. That's good. And then let's get my kind of skeleton going. So we have, if we want to get the kind of pose, we have one arm going here, one arm going here. And then we have one leg in the background, and then another leg in the foreground slightly. And kind of add the hip area, shoulder area, shoulder area, and foot. Okay. So now let's kind of box it out a little bit, and then we will remove some layers. So we can... My head is going to be rather large in comparison to my body. That is just going to happen. So let's kind of figure out what we're going to do here. This will be closer to the top of the arm. Forearm. Okay. And it's weird because Steamboat Willie is like in this weird kind of pose where he is leaning quite a bit. So it almost doesn't make sense. So let's actually erase this because I want to figure out what I'm doing with the legs. Hip area, I guess. So let's do that. And then, boom. There we go. Bit of layers back there. Kind of fill it out a little bit. Okay. Zoom in just a tad and look at this arm that's up here up front. Let's see. So I don't want to add a lot of detail because I feel like detail will kill us in this kind of thing. I want to make it simple. I still want to keep the kind of some of the basic shapes from my base model of Retro. Let's do something. Let's go from this end then. Okay, that's better. Okay, that's not bad. Let's get some of this out of here so we can start messing with the torso section a little bit. So kind of figuring out the dimensions of everything is going to be probably one of the bigger challenges with this whole thing, just because like it it's not super like accurate in its dimensions, so you have to be not careful, but we just kind of have to really figure out what we're doing. Okay. Let's do kind of the hood shape from the hoodie. That. Do this instead. There. I think that works for that part for now. Let's see what we're going to do with the shoe area. So let's kind of play with some of the shapes here. We could go with a boot that's on Steamboat Willie, like very close. That similar style of boot, where it wraps. It's got kind of that collar on it almost. Kind of looks like a bean. So let's do this then. Let's change up kind of what we're doing. So let's do that and then do one of these and then do a taper back. And then we kind of do a full heel. Kind of like that, maybe. And then like a lot of this has to be implied because of the pixel aesthetic. So maybe we don't overcomplicate it. Maybe we just do this for now. Actually, I don't hate that. I could do that. Okay, that's not bad. That kind of gives that implied collar look. Okay. I don't hate it. But now we have to copy this idea. do I flip it? Okay, I'll just keep it right next to it, and I'll just use it like that. We'll do it that way. Less complicated. All right, so let's do... up and over like that. And we could do something like this. Bad. Let's do this and then take out some of that and then put this behind it. Like that. Okay, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. So now let's fix this arm in the background. There's not much that we're going to have to do since it's essentially just like a tube in the back. Okay, so let's move. Actually, no, let's just do it by hand and just kind of fill in some of this. I don't think we can do much until we get the wheel done. So the way that they have it in here is that he's holding one of the posts that run through. So there's going to be a thing that runs through here. Okay. Okay. So we've got that. So let's start beefing out the wheel area. So I'm going to do this, erase the center of it. Okay. Let's do one on the outside here and do one like that. That does not look good. Let's keep them a little shorter. Looks a little bit better, but we can clean up the inside here a little bit too. So let's get rid of the middle here because that's really, I feel like, what's bothering me. And let's just do this over again. So let's start about here. Then go like that. Okay. Better. And now we can do this. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. So now let's get this one at this axis going. Center is going to be here. Let's do this, this. Actually. Okay. And it doesn't have to be like perfect because it's supposed to be, you know, cartoony. But if we have a good foundation, we can work with it a lot more. So that doesn't really line up. And that's okay. We can figure that out. As much as that pains me to do, I had to do it just so I can get the lines in there. Okay, so let's take that out. And then let's figure out this one. So we could go maybe a tad this way, but mostly I want to go this way and down. Do kind of a this. Okay. Up. Like that. All right. Down. Like, it's now getting to the point where I'm like, am I going to get in trouble? Is like, is this going to like cause a problem? Like, it's not good, but is it close enough to where Disney is still going to be like, I know it's public domain, but bro, come on. Like, I am a little worried. It's really funny, but I'm a little worried. Not worried enough to stop by any means, but worried enough to like go, huh, I wonder. Like, this is way too funny to like not do. Like, I feel it is almost an imperative to do so. So now we have to make the actual like wheel parts, which I'm actually not excited about because I have to like essentially remake this wheel. And I did not plan for that. I am an idiot. So let's go. Let's stay zoomed out and let's just eyeball this. Because, ugh. Okay. It's so weird because like I know what it's supposed to look like. But getting it to look like that is the tough part. I sneezed. I sneezed. Can cut these off a little bit. That. And we could do like some implied kind of thing, I think. I think that'll work. All right. Right. How ridiculous does this look? It looks so wild. Oh my goodness. Okay. What am I gonna do? Let's do like grayscale, I guess. and do this is gray. And then we could do pants as black. And then we'll do the shoes as gray as well. Keep this all white here. And then we do all white here. What am I going to do with the hands? I guess I could leave them white. We could make the wheel gray. That would give us a little bit more contrast too. All right. Oh my gosh, that looks ridiculous. But I love it. That looks so hilarious. My goodness. We are going to save this. Save as a pixel. We're going to go steamboat retro. All right. And I think, oops, wrong one. I think we are going to try to find someone to raid. Let's see who is on. Let's see who else is doing something in the art world today. Search for art. Are you a nice friend? This person. Oh yeah, let's raid this person. It is, we are going to raid Shayucha. But yeah, thank you guys ever so much for hanging out with me tonight. Stay warm, stay cozy. Hit all the socials, all at mMrRetro. That's mMrRetro. That's 2 M's, 2 R's, ETRO. I'll check you guys out later. Hit that raid button. Bye.